All right. Hello there, everybody at home. Here is your warm-up. Well, if not, oh, there we go. Make a coordinate plane quadrant one like the one on the wall. You can't see it. It needs to go 7 to the right and 100 up on the y-axis. 7 to the right, 100 up. Hello, hello, come on in. Go ahead and work on making this coordinate plane that I'm going to make on the screen here. So those of you at home, you can just copy along with me, and let's see what we got. Wait, we're talking about Wild Mouse? I do not like Wild Mouse. Do you guys like Wild Mouse? Okay, that's like it's like a car accident. The ride. I do not like that one. Yeah, real talk. Table A. I feel you on that. Hmm. I cut that. Need to make a new page. This one needs to be up and down. Yeah, there you go. Uh, that's better. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. Okay. I'm going to label this 5, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Oh, thank you. Okay. 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. Now I'm going to put the little ticks in. Hey guys, if you didn't put the little ticks in between the fives, like 1, 2, 3, 4, you're going to want to put those in, just so you know. 1, 2, 3, 4. I know it's a lot, but this is to keep you from having to make 2 of these. This way you only have to make 1. So if you didn't put these little ticks in, keep going. You guys can still talk about your favorite rides. Table A has moved on to their least favorite rides, which include the Wild Mouse. Yeah, no, I'm not a fan of the Wild Mouse myself. That's the one in Lagoon where it takes you up and instead of giving you a cool drop, it just goes like ooh, like turns you to the side. Yeah, I don't like that one. But you guys can keep chatting about it. I'm almost there. Whew, we did it. We did it. Okay. I'm going to duplicate this page so I don't have to do this a few times. Boop. And boop. Alrighty. Can I get you guys back up here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1? Guys, the Babylonian number system, it's the 60th day of school. The Babylonian number system was base 60, which is why time is base 60. Have you guys ever wondered why there's 60 minutes in an hour and 60 seconds in a minute? How many of us have wondered where that number came from? It comes from the Babylonians because they were base 60, which basically means, you know how we have 10 different number digits? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 0. You know what I mean? Because after that, it's just a 1 and a 0 to make 10. The Babylonians had 59 different symbols before they got to a new, like they just went like, oh, 10, right? It's kind of weird. We'll describe it when we have a little bit more time, but we don't quite have time for that today. But that's why time's base 60 is because those guys were. It's Guinness World Record Day. Guinness World Record Day. Let's see here. You know what we're going to do? I'm going to blank it out because Guinness World Record Day is just a day. I think it's the day that they started doing the Guinness World Records to settle bets. So here we go. I'm going to draw a card. Is there a Guinness World Record that you're interested in knowing? Rylan? Is there a Guinness World Record you're interested in knowing? No? Anybody got a world record they want me to look up? Yeah, go ahead, Jensen. Okay, let's see here. Let's see here. So I'm on their official site. Here we go. Longest breath hold. Bam. Let's see here. Here we go. Longest duration of breath hold. That is Branko Petrovic. Made that record on the 7th of October, 2014. And that dude held his breath for 11 minutes and 54 seconds. 11 minutes and 54 seconds. Holy crap. I don't know about you guys. You know what I want to do? I want to actually put a little timer that says it's 11 minutes and 54 seconds and see how long that is. Jensen, go for it. Oh, too late. I'm only looking one up, I'm afraid. Oh, I'm doing it once for the day for sure, but I'm only doing it one time. Does that make sense, guys? Otherwise, we'll be here all day. Do you know what I mean? So should I set a timer for 11 minutes and 54 seconds and see how long that dude held his breath for? Yep. Let's see here. What? I don't know. Here we go. No, stop it. I don't want a focus session. I just want to see how long this is. To-do list, clock. Why are you like this? I don't know. Just stop that. Stop. This is not how clocks are supposed to work. Wait a minute. Do you want to know what? All I wanted was a clock. Go away. All right. I'm setting my watch for 11 minutes and 54 seconds. Okay, here we go. Let's see here. I'm going to set my watch for 11:54 seconds, and that will give us an idea of how long that dude held his breath. Are you guys ready? Okay, 11 minutes and 54 seconds. So that dude started holding his breath right now. I'll tell you when he stopped. In the meantime, well, we're not just going to sit here and do that, though. All right. It's like, oh, you guys were like, yes. All right. Here we go. Let's see here. Jensen, Rylan, will you go ahead and just tell us our first essential question? Perfect. You know what? I forgot to write it down. I know there was a couple people who came in. If they want to come up and grab a ruler, you're definitely going to want a ruler and make this on your coordinate plane. So today's essential question is, how can we graph linear situations on the coordinate plane? By the way, Rylan, what's your favorite ride? You've never been on a ride of any kind? Man, that's crazy. So, like, I'll bet when you're, like, on the freeway, it's like, woo! No, probably not. Linear situations on a coordinate plane. Hello. There's rulers right here. And you're going to want to make a coordinate plane as best you can, as quick as you can like this. And we're going to talk a little bit about a situation. Okay. Alrighty, let's see here, guys. I got to pull up my notes here. Let's see here. Was I in my notes? I was not. I was working my way there. Let's see here. Notes. Math 8. Well ordered. You know, once upon a time, these were well ordered, but not anymore. Now it's a very different kind of ordering. There we go. That's what I want. Do. La 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 la. What's that? I know, yeah, that's because we teach things in a different order than we used to back when we did this. Anyway. Wait a minute. No, that's wrong. That's the wrong one. Hang on, that's a different story. What the? Is that? Oh, proportional linear. Excuse me. I was getting ahead of myself. The dog walking business comes later. Today's the amusement park. Okay, linear situations. Here we go. It's theme park fun. Yay! Okay, while you're going through Denmark, you hear about a theme park that has no entry fee but costs 7 crowns per ride. Oh, wait, where are my manners? A Bluey character breeds through the American Kennel Club. I got so excited about our record. Snickers. The famously long, low silhouette, ever alert expression, and bold, vivacious personality have made him a superstar of the canine kingdom. It is not a Chihuahua. You know, they don't call him a long dog. They don't use his correct breed name, but they do call him something that's similar. Yeah. A wiener dog? So they call him a sausage dog, but that's not the proper name of the breed. Does anyone know what the proper name of that breed is, Bliss? That is a Dachshund. I think you even said it correctly because that's like the original German pronunciation. We usually call them Dachshunds, but what's the correct pronunciation? Dachshund. Yeah, I think that's right because that's German. Very good. And then indeed, that fruit's a dragon fruit. That fruit's a dragon fruit. Very good. Okay, sorry. Back to our story. You're going through Denmark and you hear about a theme park that has no entry fee, but it costs 7 crowns per ride. How many of us have been to a park like that where you do not pay to get in, but you pay to ride a ride? How many of us have been there? Yeah, a lot of those are in Europe. It turns out there's tons of those in Europe. By the way, that's about $1.01. That's just to give you guys a little bit of backstory. You do not have to actually know this. I just wanted to let you know that's how much 7 crowns is. Anyway, I want to make a table and an equation to represent this situation. This is what I'm trying to say, guys. Put your pencils down. You don't have to write this part. If you go on 0 rides, how much are you going to spend? Everyone, if you go on 0 rides, you're going to spend... Ooh, I heard 2 answers. When I say teach, I want you to say, okay, if you go on 0 rides, remember, it's free to get in, and then you spend 7 crowns for every ride you ride. How much are you going to spend? Is it 7 or 0? Teach! Tell your partner. Yeah, tell your partners. Okay. Can I get you in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1? Sophie, what's your favorite ride? Which one? Primordial. I've never been on that. That's the one with the little shooting gallery, right? Yeah, absolutely. Over there in Lagoon. I haven't been to Lagoon since they put that one up. I'll have to try that out. If you don't go on any rides at this place, Sophie, how much are you going to wind up spending? You're going to spend 0, right? You're just going to walk around and look at the rides, I guess. But what happens, guys, if you go on 1 ride? How much does that cost? Everyone, that's going to be 7 crowns. What about 2 rides? And so on. So what I mean by make a table, got a pencil? We're going to make a table where R is the number of rides and K is the number of crowns. And I want you to keep track of how many crowns you're going to spend if you go on 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7 rides. So when I say teach, I want you guys to say, okay, can you come up with a table of values to represent how many crowns you spend depending on how many rides you choose to go on? Let's see what we come up with, guys, and teach! Boop, boop. I like it. I guess you're supposed to clip it to someone if you think that they're smart. I'm here for that. Yeah, go ahead, check with your partners, guys. What are you putting in there? Okay. Can I get you guys back up here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1? Aiden, how would you fill this table in? 0 rides, how many crowns? 0. 1 ride, how many crowns? 2 rides. Keep it going. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. You know it. That's what I think. Heck yeah. There we go. Beautiful. How many of us got our table filled in like this? How many of us got our table filled in like this? Very good. And you know what? When I was going out there, I saw kind of two different ways that people were doing this. How many of you did this by counting by sevens? You just went 7, 14, 21. Maybe you remember a song from when you were little. What's seven song? My daughter doesn't do that one yet. Wait. Oh, there you go. Yes, there it is. Perfect. I saw Noah doing something a little bit differently. Oh, but before we talk to Noah, Aiden, what's your favorite ride? Which one? Oh, Gringotts the right? I hear that's so cool. I hear that's way cool. So Noah got our same answer, but Noah did that a little bit differently. I saw you, Noah. What were you doing instead of counting by sevens? In what way? Yeah, Noah was just doing 0 times 7 is 0. 1 times 7 is 7. 2 times 7 is 14. 4 times 7 is 28. And that's actually really important to what we're accomplishing. Because another thing that we want to do is we want to be able to write an equation to represent this situation. That is, the number of crowns is equal to 7 times the number of rides. That's the equation that would represent the situation. Okay. Now, the last thing we're going to do here with this information is we're going to put this on our graph because each of these represents an ordered pair on my coordinate plane. This top one is 0, 0, the origin. So I'm going to put a big dot right on the origin to represent, if I go on 0 rides, I'm spending 0 crowns. I'm going to put another dot at 1, 7 to represent that if I go on 1 ride, I spend 7 crowns. Will you guys go ahead and fill in that graph? Go ahead and graph all the points that you made as you went on 0 to 7 rides. Give it a shot, and here we go. Whee! Teach. 3 and 21. 4 and 28. And my daughter's learning all the counting by songs. Let's see, 4, 8. Yeah, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, and 40. Oh, Michelle is horrified that this is the song my daughter. She's like, that's not the song I learned. What did you learn? What did you learn, Michelle? Okay. I guess they do it a little differently down there. Are you guys Upland or where are you guys? Rosecrest. Did you do that same song? And were you at Rosecrest also? Upland. Oh, maybe it's Granite and Salt Lake District. Salt Lake District. Were a lot of yours Christmas songs too? I feel like a lot of ours are Christmas songs. Yeah. Okay. They are doing it differently then. I'm not crazy. 5 and 3. She goes to Bonneville. Bonneville Elementary. Yeah, it's by East. 6 and 42, 7 49. 6 and 42, 7 and 49. Yes. Threes and nines? Where'd you guys go? Eastwood? Oh, what? How does that one go? 918. What are some other ones? 6, 12, 18, 24. I'm trying to remember. I'll let them do a bunch of them for me today and bring them back tomorrow. Okay, come on up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shh. How many of you guys are going to be counting by numbers like for the rest of your day? I know, right? I've got that back stuck in your head. Oh, I do apologize. Hey, does anyone by raising hand see anything interesting about these dots? See anything interesting about these dots? Michelle, what do you see? Yeah, it makes like a line. It makes a straight line. In fact, how many of you actually already connected it with a line? Just like knee-jerk reaction. Whoop. Well, I want to show you something here, okay? Oh, by the way, he's done holding his breath. he just finished. Yeah, from when I set my watch, that guy just finished holding his breath. That's how long he held his breath for. Let's see here. Put your pencils down for a second. I want to show you something. You don't get tested on this until ninth grade, but I want to talk about it right now because, number one, it's really easy to talk about, and number two, it's also really funny. Don't do this yet. Hey, Mr. McGowan.
Hey, do you have any dice I could borrow?
Oh, sorry, only for other social studies teachers. Only for other ones. Yeah, they're right over there in that corner. You're very welcome.
I forgot I needed dice for that.
That's okay. So, here's the thing, guys. When you connect things with a line like this, don't do it yet. Don't do it yet. Because if you already did it, it's okay. I'm going to help you. You're saying something really specific. You're saying that all these places in between are part of your story. So when I say teach, I want you to say, okay, I put little X's on places that supposedly make sense in my story. Can you talk to... Already? I got you. When I say teach, I want you to say, okay, is there something about those places that doesn't fit our story? And if not, why? Teach! Okay. Can I get you guys in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1? Beckham, is there something about the places I put those X's that doesn't fit my story? It's true, it's not where my dots are, but I guess so what, right? Like, the thing is, guys, is the answer to this question should have the word ride in it. There's something about this situation. Yeah, it's like, hey, why doesn't this work? And someone's like, ride. There's something about this, and there's something about the nature of rides that's going to make it so that the places I put an X don't make sense in my story. What do you think, Aiden? Yeah, this is claiming that you took half a ride and then paid 3.5 crowns. Can you ride half a ride? I mean, I guess maybe technically, but you still have to pay for it. Like if you go on the haunted house, like you're on the haunted house and you're like, this haunted house is for babies. And then like the Frankenstein falls out of the coffin and you're like, no way, I don't do Frankensteins. And you like stand up and go to the emergency exit. Like you still have to pay for the full ride. Also, there are certain rides you definitely shouldn't ride half of. For example, don't ride half of the rocket. The rocket's the one that goes like, you start here and you go all the way to the top. Don't ride the first half of that and then get off. That's not safe. So we actually can't use this line to connect these. How many people here are deeply disappointed that you can't connect these with that line? Well, don't worry, guys. I'm here to help you. If there's a situation where the spots in between your points don't make sense, but they still form a line, we can still connect them. Got a pencil? With a dashed line. That dashed line says that I recognize that this is a line, that this relationship is linear, but I also understand that the stuff in between doesn't actually work for my story. I can't ride 4.5 rides. I'll never spend 3.5 crowns. I'll never spend 3 crowns 50 euro is what they call the instead of pennies. Did you guys hear? The very last penny got minted yesterday. The last new penny was made yesterday. Never again will a new penny get made. It is depressing. I agree. I agree. It is. The end of an era. Yeah, it's true. It's true. I know. Yeah. I guess that's true. Yeah, I like that. Exactly. Yeah, precisely. There you go. Start flattening your pennies. I repress them. I like that. Okay. Repressed pennies. That sounds like a psychological thing. Can I get you in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1? This deeply disturbs everybody, but that's going to be okay. What the crap? What is this place? Okay, so guys, it turns out the theme park you want to visit has been closed for a long time, and it's been reopened as some kind of art installation that costs 50 crowns just to get in. It's still the same cost per ride, though. That is, It's 50 crowns to get into the art installation, and then 7 crowns per ride. How is that going to change your table, your equation, and your graph? By the way, Beckham, I forgot to ask, what's your favorite ride? Okay, that works. When I say teach, I want you to say, okay, if it costs 50 crowns to buy a ticket to get in, and then you have to pay 7 crowns for every ride you go on, what would you, well, how is that going to change your table, your equation, and your graph? Give it a shot, and here we go. I'll miss you, Penny. Teach! I'll miss the pennies. I'll miss those pennies. Yeah. Oh, they made the last new penny yesterday. They're never gonna make another penny. What's that? I think because they are so low in value that they're just gonna start rounding things to the nearest nickel. Yeah, yeah. There you go. Absolutely, Henry. Henry gets it. Absolutely. Okay. Can I get you guys back up here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1? Let's see here. Sammy, Sammy, how is that going to change your table, your equation, and your graph? That is awesome. Did you hear that, guys? So, what I loved about that is that answer actually works for all of them. Sammy just said we start at 50. So if we made a new table, guys, and in fact, let's make a new table. Number of rides and crowns. And we're going to go 0 to 7 again. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. While I'm making this, Sammy, what's your favorite ride? That works. Okay. And Sammy's right. This starts at 50, right? And you can actually see on your graph, that means your graph also starts at 50. And like I said, this actually secretly answers this question too. Your equation starts at 50. So when I say teach, I want you to say, okay, make as much of this as you can on your own. That is, will you fill in your table? Will you graph those points and connect them with a dashed line again? Will you write an equation to represent the situation using Sammy's that really, I loved how concise it was. It was just like such a beautifully well put, like, you know what? I'm actually gonna put Sammy on the start team for that, just because it's like it's so good. It's so good. Like, it's just such a precise way to say everything that we want to say about this. How are we going to make our table, our equation, and our graph do just what Sammy said, which is start at 50? Give it a shot, and here we go. Teach. Okay. Yeah. Yes. That's exactly right. Because you had to pay the 50 just to get in. And that's going to help you write your equation. Very good. Very good. Beautiful. And then go ahead and connect those with a dashed line for me. Very good. Hello. Oh, only in history, you only saying in history? Oh, okay. Sure, let's hear it. Yay! Are those the countries in Central America? Oh, all the world? That's amazing. I love that. Oh, wait, I love that. I was going to say, if it was all the countries in Central America, that would be a much harder song than we have in the North America, because North America is like, Me. Canada, United States, Mexico. The end. I think, actually, no, Central America, all those countries are part of North America, too. Is that right? I love that. Very good. Okay, I like that. Can I get you guys in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1? Let's see here, guys. Reese, what is going to be my, how am I going to fill in the rest of this table? Hmm. Please do. So sorry, guys. Can't hear Reese. Uh-huh. Got it. Uh-huh. Yep. Yep. Love it. Okay. What is, Reese, what would that make my equation? That's okay. That's okay. I already got this one from you. That's all right. But you know what I would say? What did you do to all of these numbers after you multiplied them by 7? What did you do here? Like when you turned this table into this table, what did you do with these numbers? Yeah. So what do you think we're going to do to 7R to make it match? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Very good. I'm going to go ahead and start graphing this, and I'm going to show you guys something. Maybe you already know this, maybe not, but I want you to see, because how many of you found the most annoying part of this? Graphing it. How many of you found the most annoying part graphing? Yeah, I don't blame you, because 1 comma 57, what is that right here? 2 comma 64 is right here. But I'm going to tell you guys, there really is a better way. Let's see here. I don't know. I'm just going to do it without saying anything, and I'm going to see if you guys can see it. Look at that, without having to check anything. How many of you, by raise of hand, think you saw what I was doing there? Yeah, because here's the thing, and this is the big idea today, is that inside of this blue graph, this number and this number are hidden. When I say teach, I want you to say, okay, look at the blue graph. Can you see the number 50 in there? And where? And then look at the blue graph. Do you see the number 7 in there? I might have to adjust a little bit just because this isn't a perfect counting, but I did the best I could. But did you see what I was doing and how that 7 actually instructed me on how to do this? Talk to each other and let's see how that goes. Teach! All right. Can I get you in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1? You guys are doing awesome today. I think you guys way deserve a point. Thanks so much, everybody. Love that. Reese, what is your favorite ride? Oh, I've never been on that one. Is that good? Okay, I'll have to try that one out when I make my way there. I like that. Okay, so here's what we're going to do, guys. I want to know where those numbers seem to be hidden in there. So let's see if I can get a little bit of help out there. Let's go for, let's see here. That's going to be, Audrey, did you see where the 50 was hidden? Gesundheit. Like, how does 50, the number on this equation, show up in my graph? Yeah, oh, very good. It's right above the origin. It's 50 above the origin. I really like that way of thinking about it. It's 50 above the origin. That's perfect. That's exactly where the 50 shows up. What's your favorite ride, Audrey? Oh, the Incredicoaster? I have been on that one. That's on the California Adventure side, right? I do like that because I like those roller coasters that don't have the clickety-click up. I mean, I think I like those ultimately more, but it's novel just to be like, phew. Just because, like, when you're, I mean, how many of us think that the clickety-click up is the scariest part of the roller coaster? Yeah, for real, absolutely. No, that's okay. Hey, everyone's allowed to have their own opinion. It's kind of like, honestly, on Cannibal, I think the scariest part of Cannibal is, hands down, the elevator. Elevator, 100%. Okay, did anybody see where the 7 came up? The 7's a little bit trickier to spot. Do you think you see it, Izzy? Let's hear it. Ah, I totally get it. So she's thinking 3 right, 4 up, because 3 plus 4 is 7. But the thing is, guys, is that each of my 3's actually only represented 1. I just needed to do that because otherwise it would be too big. Do you know what I mean? So we'll think about that. Well, that's why we're going to look at one more example. We don't have too much time. We can at least introduce this example, and then we'll continue it tomorrow. A cure for aging. A medical miracle. Science has discovered a cure for aging. That's right, you'll stop aging with this new amazing medical technology. All you need to do is inject 3 cc's into each eyeball 3 times a day. Cubic centimeters. Side effects may include dizziness, drowsiness, night terrors, spontaneous combustion, limb loss, and rapid aging. By the way, how many of you guys have ever noticed that when you're watching those medicine commercials, like they list all the like absolutely horrifying side effects that could happen? It's like your arm won't itch anymore, but your arm might also fall off. How many of us have noticed that? And how many of you have noticed that one of the side effects is always that it makes it worse? It's like, yeah, it's like, hey, this is either going to make it so your back stops hurting or it's going to disintegrate your back. It's going to do one of the two. Anyway. Hooray? Ah, crap. So Mr. Petersen takes this magic anti-aging medicine on his birthday and starts to age faster than ever. Uh-oh. Dang. So I actually have to change this. Hang on a second. No, hang on. I got to fix this. Mr. Petersen celebrates his 41st. I got to change that to an S. Tomorrow. It is 41. 3 years every day. Perfect. Okay. Can I get you guys back up here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1? I know it's because this lesson's always right around my birthday. So anyway, I celebrate my 41st birthday tomorrow, and let's just say that I'm 41. I start taking this medicine, but unfortunately, I start aging 3 years every day. Let's not worry about the graph right now, but let's make a table and an equation for that. If I'm 41 and every single day I age 3 more years, can you keep track of my age as the days pass by on a table and an equation? We'll do the graph tomorrow. Give it a shot and teach. Yes, Michelle. No, I'm 40, but tomorrow I'll be 41. What's that? Well, thank you. I try my best. Yes, I'll take it. Absolutely. I'll take it. Oh, and Michelle's like, I thought you were in your mid-30s. And I'm like, well, thank you. And I just heard someone be like, 48. Like, I was like, 48. Oh, 28. Okay. That's all right. That reminds me of one of the biggest mistakes of my career was there was one time I was teaching and students were packing up and one of them says, Mr. Petersen, anyone ever tell you look like Obi-Wan Kenobi? And I was like, what? Ewan McGregor? Are you kidding me? That's amazing. I usually get that I look like the guy from Mythbusters. And then they were like, yeah, that's way better. And I was like, darn it, I should have hung on to Ewan McGregor. He's way more handsome. Anyway, I'll tell you what, guys. You guys are winning the scoreboard game. We're in the last 5 minutes. Once you make a table with some values here and you think you've got an equation, you guys can wrap it up. Here's what I want you guys to do. Whoever's birthday is the closest to today, either direction. Yeah, I would be the one today. I wouldn't be that one for sure. Check your rulers for vandalism. Come and put them in my bucket. And that's all I have for you today. You can pack up your things. Bring these notes tomorrow if you do not want to lose these. Okay, have a good day, guys. Yes.